Very good afternoon to all. Thank you for being here today. Welcome to Tally CA Connect. Wishing you all a lot of festive greetings. We have lot many festivals going on all over India. So this being the first CA Connect of this new financial year 24-25, I would like to redefine the objective we had when we started this series. So our purpose was to create value for the CA community and the much needed discussions on various aspects of business and how TallyPrime can create value with regards to that business segment. So, and we have a very dedicated and passionate group of professionals who have been creating value and teaching their clients about TallyPrime. And we wanted that more people can benefit from these discussions, and this is how the CA Connect came into place, where we request our Tally evangelists, and they being so kind enough that they agree to take our sessions. They prepare with the practical scenarios so that you just don't see the feature, but you can see how these features can do the problem solving and many practical tips, certain tricks. And also, we aim to take as and when the due dates come, be it the audit, be it the GST returns, and the many segments which we try to explore, that is the payroll, inventory management, today being the inventory discussion. So please, if you have any feedback on what topic we should cover on our CA Connects, please do put in the chat, or you can write to me, or you can write to support that you want such topics to be, so that we can, schedule those topics in our CA Connect calendar. So moving on to our today's discussion, that is on advanced inventory management tips and tricks. And our Tally expert and Tally evangelist for today is Mr. Avichi Krishnan. Avichi sir has a unique way of delivering his sessions. I'm sure if you're a regular at CA Connect forum, you will know that. He's a visiting faculty at various forums, be it the ICI chapters, GST forums, and he has conducted over 800 plus sessions all over India and few international as well. He has also co-authored 2 Tally books, and we are grateful to Avichi sir for curating today's session and his commitment and passion towards Tally. Welcome to you, sir. Thank you for agreeing for this session. Let us begin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to meet the CEs. Why? Because
Thank you to you, sir, for being so kind. And I think in South with the Kerala and Tamil Nadu, I think you are a much known face. So all thanks to you. We are grateful for that you've taken our time at today. So I think it's 3 or 4. Let us begin. Yeah.
Okay, right. Good afternoon, all of you. I'm really thankful to 2 sets of people, right? One from Tally Solutions, because always Tally strongly believe if you taste the product more, right? Okay, so if you know the features of the product more, no, obviously you and your clients will enjoy those features. You and your clients will explore those features. You'll reap benefit out of it. So you keep on using the product more and more. So this is how Tally is ready to impart the knowledge. So that's why I'm thankful to Tally Solutions and especially BG sir and Tejas sir. Okay, this team. The second team, CA Institute strongly believe if you impart knowledge to people, right, if you share the knowledge with the users or the clients or the ultimate taxpayers, no, when they know everything, the burden of a chart accountant or burden of a consultant, the burden of a cost accountant will be less comparatively. Why? Because they people are aware of the rule, they people are aware of all the things. When they are aware, they will not do any mistakes or they will not indulge into any mistakes. Okay. That's why I'm thanking to CA Institute always. So I keep on telling in all the meetings, CA Institute is the premium forum that released the handbook on GST, the technical guidance note on GSTR 99C. All this are available at free of cost in the PDF form to the clients. Still, it's chargeable to the chartered accountants. Okay. Why? Because they people are using it, they are paying it. But the clients must get it. So this is how the CA Institute is also equally participating in imparting the knowledge. So let me thank these 2 people. And then as Komal said, we are starting the financial year. We started the financial year and we starting the financial year with this meeting. So let me bless or let me share my wishes to you as well as all your clients. Okay. Why? Because if the clients flourish, right? Okay. If the clients earn more, no, then that in turn will give us more. So I'm just wishing you and your clients to have a very good financial year. This year, let's prove ourselves and let's be the third best economic country in the world. Okay, why not third? Yeah, why don't we the top one? So let me pray with Lord. Let me pray with uh, Mahalakshmi to make us the top one. Okay, so with this, let me start the inventory features. Right, let me share my screen and then share the inventory features. Okay. So today morning itself, right? Okay, I had a question. Like the same question was repeated by Mr. Sumir, I believe. Okay, 1 minute. Let me check. Yeah. Okay. One Q&A is there, no? Right, yeah. Mr. Sumir Ahmed, he clearly asked me how to show the products, right, that are purchased for my office use. Right. I'm not going to sell it, are the fixed assets that may be there. So how
Uh,
to show
One
them?
second,
Yeah.
Avichi sir, there's a Airtel Wi-Fi page available on screen. If you are you
Airtel? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your
One minute.
screen sharing is done. Yeah.
One minute. Yeah. Okay. So right. Okay. So these kind of questions, right from morning, I had these kind of questions. Okay. So the primarily the question is so simple: how to keep the inventory intact in Prime, the Tally Prime, are intact in Tally. Okay. Why? Because even though we think inventory as a basic one, inventory leads to the closing stock. The closing stock leads to profitability. The profitability leads to income tax. So income tax makes us to think about the value of the closing stock, or how to confine the value or how to influence the value. Okay. So this is how, please understand, even though the inventory features looks like the basic one, through inventory, right, you can do wonders. Or without inventory, you cannot do the trading or manufacturing. Okay. Even the job work, inventory, whatever inventory you gave, whatever inventory you received back, okay, all this are into stake, right? Are in stake, right? Okay. So one must know thoroughly about the advanced features of inventory. Then only you can manage it well. Okay. So my part is to explain you both the basic as well as the advanced and the practical implications, like keeping 2-3 units for one stock item. So this is how, let me start with the basic, let me take you to advanced, then let me take you to the complicated or the comprehensive portions. Okay, so this is how I planned. Like as our PM said, no, let's start with soup, then with the dessert, say, then with the main course, and then let's go to the dessert. Okay, don't worry. All of these things are there, right? Let me serve one by one. Okay, so be in the mood to receive it or be in the mood to enjoy it. Okay, so now the question is, let me take my plan. Okay, then let me explain one by one. So now the question is, sir, why Tally has two things, right? Okay, so let me take that thing. Okay, so let me show you. There are two things, no? One is stock group, one is stock category. So every one, those who are looking at these two will ask a simple question. Sir, group is almost category, no? In grouping, you are categorizing something. In categorizing, you are grouping something, no? Then why Tally gave group and category? Is this terms, are these terms, are these terms are two different things? Are they not synonyms? So these questions are always from the learners, right? Okay. So let me answer. Suppose, let's imagine one of our friend stepped into a large or multi-storied department store, okay, or a huge department store, huge department store situated in or extended to nearly 4,000, 5,000 square feet. So now the question is, suppose I need a pickle. So I'm just approaching the person standing there in the uniform. I'm just telling him or her, I need a pickle. How the guy or the girl will guide me? Okay. So obviously, the girl or guy know where exactly the edible items are. Okay. So they'll simply turn me to the edible items. Okay. So this is how the items are classified into the bathroom things, cleaning materials, edible items, repairs and maintenance, stationery, okay, toiletries. So this is how. Let's assume one representative, sales representative from a particular company. Let's assume Unilever, Hindustan Unilever. Hindustan Unilever used to supply lots of things. That includes toiletries, that includes edibles, that includes scent, so many other things. If a guy or a rep from this thing, okay, Hindustan Unilever stepped into the same department store. Now the question is, how the same guy or the girl will give him an order. Okay, so please understand the goods must be classified into the usages so as to answer the customer. The same goods must be classified based on their brand so as to answer the supplier. So one set of classification must be based on the usage. Same items must be parallelly classified into the other way, that's the brand. Okay, that's why Tally gave you two options. Okay, one is group, one is category. Right now the question from Prakash. Okay, so he asked me, I know Prakash well. So Prakash asked me, Krishnan, what is the group, the purpose of the group, or what is the purpose of the category? Okay. Let me clearly tell. The brand names are meant for stock groups. Our stock groups are meant for brand names. Stock categories are meant for usages, right? And the specifications. Prakash is scratching his head. I could understand what is brand, Krishnan. What is the meaning for, what do you mean by the specifications and the usages, right? I'll tell him a clear example so that he can understand. Okay, let's assume I'm buying a inverter AC to my house because this summer is horrible, no? Right? बहुत गर्मी है इधर, मद्रास में बहुत गर्मी है. Okay, इसके लिए हमको एक AC चाहिए. Okay, right? So Komal, my Hindi may be horrible. Okay, kindly adjust, right? So now the question is, I'm buying a inverter AC. Okay, right? So if so, there are lots of brands, no? Lots of brands, no? Okay, right? So I particularly prefer a particular brand. Okay, I do not name the brand, right? I particularly prefer a brand because of its pricing or its the fame and so many other things, right? So I preferred a particular brand. I stepped into the brand showroom. They are asking me, right? Are you uh, are you going to buy a split AC or a window AC? Okay, right. So the first usage is, or the specification is it split or window? The second one, based on my room size, it may be 1 ton, 1.5 ton, or 2 ton. Okay. If I'm going to buy this for my hall, right? Okay, that may be the standing one or a centralized one. Okay, so please understand this 1.5 ton split AC. Okay, all this are either specification or usage. Okay, so please keep all the specifications or usages under stock category. Please keep all the brands under stock group. So one set of things could be analyzed in the parallel way based on the brand or based on the category, right? Okay, so I'll show you, right? Okay, so how many stock items are there? Right? In this, my secretary created so many stock items. Okay, so look at them, right? Based on the brand, the stock items are there. Where we created the brand, that's the question. So we created the brands under stock group. Okay, so LG, it's a stock group. Same way, Onida is a stock group. Okay. Samsung is a stock group. Now, someone looking at keenly on the screen is asking me a beautiful question, right? The question from Kumari is, right? Okay, Kumari is asking me a beautiful question. Okay, what is the question? Kumari is asking me, Krishnan, look at V-Guard stabilizer. It never comes under LG, Onida, or Samsung. No, my answer to Kumari, always all the items need not to be under any of the group. Okay, it can be free from the groups or it can be free from the categories. Say, for example, suppose one car company is selling car cover. Now the question is, what is the brand of that car cover? Is it Hyundai or Suzuki? Not necessarily. Yeah. Okay. The cover fits for a car, Suzuki car or a Hyundai car. Okay, that's most important, right? Okay. Will it fit for my car? That's most important. What is the brand? That's not a question. That's not a question. Then what is the specification? That's not a question. It's after all a car cover. Okay, right? This now, please understand, the stock items can be placed under the proper group so that if someone comes from Samsung or someone comes from Onida, I can easily address them. How many items are there under Onida? Whatever I need, okay. So I can easily place the order. Now the question is, how will you address the customer? If the customer is ready to buy a split AC, so how will you understand? How will you address? The answer from Tally, don't worry, go to stock category, okay, right? Go to stock category, the DVD player, LCD TV, split AC. Look at the split AC, under split AC, LG, Onida, Samsung, all the brands are there, no? Okay, right? So now the question from Romesh, right? Romesh is from Sri Lanka, is there in the meeting, right? Okay. I'm so surprised when I read his name, right? Okay. So Romesh is asking me, Krishnan, how to create all these things. You set the usage or you set the benefits out of this. Can you just tell us, or can you just give us 2 minutes of your time to explain how to create all these things? Okay. Fantastic question, Ramesh. Why not? Okay. So let me explain step by step how to create all these things. Go to create, okay. Select stock group, okay. Type the name of the group, okay. Suppose I'm creating hair, okay. So let me type hair, let me type hair, okay. So now the question is it primary? Okay. When the question arises, immediately I'm thinking, should all the brands be primary? Need not to be, need not to be. Some of the sub brands are even there. If they are sub brands, put them under relevant brand. Okay. Now, again, Kumari is scratching her head. Okay. So, Krishnan, what do you mean by the term sub brand? Okay. My answer to Kumari, Britannia is a brand. Pillsbury is a brand under Britannia. Britannia is meant for biscuits, right? Pillsbury is meant for flour, okay, wheat flour and others, okay. So Britannia, Pillsbury. So Pillsbury comes under Britannia. Whomever comes from Britannia, you can give the order to the order for the Pillsbury, okay, right? Sony and Iva. This is how there are so many sub brands. If they are sub brands, don't put them under primary, put them under relevant brand, okay, right? Now the question is, should quantities of item be added? Okay. Like, let me ask a simple question. If I am keeping stock item A 20 units, if the rate is 5, 20 into 5, the value is 100. If I'm keeping the other unit, if the value is 150, obviously 100 plus 150, the value will get added 150, no? Then why Tally is asking me the question? Should I add this? Look at the question again. The question is not about the value, okay? The question is about the quantity. Should I add the quantities of item? Why Tally is focusing only on quantity? That's where the micro level thinking is, right? Are the nuances, okay? Why Tally is asking about the quantity? Why? Because if suppose I'm dealing with two products under brand, first product is in box, second product is in pack. So how can I add one box with one pack? Will it be meaningful? Right? So if I set yes to this question, if it's meaningful, Tally will count. Tally will add them. If it's not meaningful, don't worry. The value will get added always. but the quantities will not get added because it's meaningless. Okay, right? Otherwise, the values will get added usually. Okay, so the question is not about the value. Question is about only the quantity. Okay, so this is how one can create the stock group, either primary or secondary. So now the question is, how can he or she create the stock category? So create stock category. Okay, uh, below chart accountants. Okay, I may be orthodox, or I may be wasting your precious time in teaching the basics even. Kindly bear. Okay, why? Because the basics are the important things for the advanced things. That's why let me spend 2-3 minutes of yours, or let me take 2-3 minutes of yours to explain the basics also. Kindly bear. Okay, right? So now the stock category is the usage, right? Okay, so let me type, suppose washing machine, right? Or anything, okay, right? Microwave oven, okay. So oven, right? Okay. So now again a question, is it primary? Is it primary? Why? Because ACs, split AC will come under AC, window AC will also come under AC, okay. Centralized AC will also come under AC. The outdoor unit of AC will also come under AC. So this is how one can create AC as the primary usage and window, split or centralized or outdoor units as the secondary. Okay. So now the question from same Kumari. Okay, Kumari is again scratching her head. Okay, right? Don't think Kumari has psoriasis or something. Okay. Kumari is keep on thinking and asking the questions, right? So Kumari is again scratching her head. Why is he scratching? So the question from Kumari is, sir, is it possible in Tally to put one group under other? My answer to Kumari, that's technically called nesting. Nesting is very much possible in Tally, not to second level, even to 9 levels, even to 8 levels, even to 10 levels. That's possible. Okay, right? Let's assume I'm building a multi-storied one, okay, which has 4-5 blocks. So let me create the particular project as, suppose I'm building it in the particular area. Let's assume I'm building this in Chennai, right? Okay, in Ambattur, right, at Ambattur, right? Okay. So let me create. Suppose I'm having another project at Ambattur. So let me name Casa Grande Ambattur, right? Okay, as the project name. Under Casa Grande Ambattur, okay, I can create block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. Under block 1, I can create unit 1, right? Or the A1, A2, A3, block 2, B1, B2, B3. Okay, under B1, I can create flows. Okay, B1, F1, A1, F1. Okay, so under F1, I can create building unit number 1 or house number 1. Okay, so house number 1, suppose I want to create inside something, I can even create. Okay, this is how the nesting is always possible in that. Okay, right? So primary, right? So this is how one need to create the category. Now the question is, how how can we use this in the stock item? Okay, so let me take a stock item and people can understand how we use the thing, right? Okay, so let me take LG 32-inch LCD TV. Okay, I think this is the smallest requirement or the menial requirement for any house. Okay, right? So without a 32-inch LCD TV, if someone stepped into my house, they look at me as if I'm a poorest among all the people. Okay, so 32-inch LCD TV is the basic one. Okay, so else how to create this in Tally? LG 32-inch LCD TV. Okay, so let me type the name, and then when it comes to under, let me choose the right group. Okay, so that I am grouping them based on the supplier. Okay, so now the question is how to answer the customer. When it reaches category, choose the type or create the type and choose it. Okay, so LCD. So this is how when you place one stock item under relevant group and under relevant category, no, so you can do the parallel analysis. Okay, how to do the parallel analysis? There are two different reports. Okay, one is the stock summary. Let me go to stock summary. This is the stock summary. Okay, so let me take the particular period. Okay, right. So, let me check the period of this. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So stock summary, yeah, maybe for 23 or 24. Because I opened different periods, no? That's where we get confused. Okay. Let me check. 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay. So 22, 23, no? Okay. So 22, 23. 1, 4, 23. So stock some inventory info. Okay. Stock summary. Okay. Let's put some value so that yeah, we can check it. 1 minute. So I forgot to put the opening stock. Let's put some stock. 20 numbers. Okay. So 15,000 rupees or 25,000 rupees. Okay. One. Let me put one more thing. Right. Okay. Samsung split AC. Suppose 15 numbers, 26,000. So the moment when I put all these things, no, the values, no, right? Okay. Look at the stock summary. Stock summary is based on the brand. Okay. Now the question is how to get usage-wise summary. Come out of it. Go to display. Okay. Go to display. Statement of inventory. Okay. Statement of inventory. Sorry. Inventory books. Then stock category summary. Take the category or the primary. Okay. So the moment when you take, it's based on the usage. Okay. So how many ACs are I'm holding? Okay. So what is the value for the AC? Right? What are the brands I'm holding? What is the value? So this is how the parallel analysis is possible through stock group and stock category. This is what the my first thing, right? Okay, which I want to give you, right? Okay. Then one more example is there. One more example is there. I'll take you to that example. Amarnath Traders. Okay, look at the stock summary. Look at the stock summary. Okay, right? There are so many biscuits and chocolates, right? Okay, they listed all the biscuits and chocolates brand wise. Okay, the same thing is if you want to get the same thing in the usage wise, no, that's also possible. How? Click on Alt G. Okay, click on Alt G, then category, type category. Okay, so you can get stock category summary. Choose the primary. Okay, now you get the stock summary, stock category summary based on the usage, right, or the purpose. So how many biscuits are there, how many chocolates are there? Okay, so brand wise is also possible, category wise is also possible, right? Okay. Then yeah, okay. Q&A, there are some questions, no? Okay. Example, housekeeping items. Okay. Yeah, Sumir, the problem is I have some examples, right? Because I should not take more time to create them, no? That's why I created and opened. I took your advice, okay, when I go to the next session, right? Okay. Raghav, as business, I deal with manufacturing. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, Raghav. Don't worry, Mr. Raghav. We'll take the manufacturing also. Okay. So because category usage, is it applicable to manufacturing? Okay. Yeah, because you can classify them as you said, raw material, right? Semi-finished goods and finished goods. Okay. Even you can organize them. Suppose if you are dealing with 2-3 sets of products, no, okay, or 2-3 varieties of products, no, based on variety, you can reorganize them. Okay. Right. Okay. Something on chat. Let me also check. Okay. Um, Requested to speak loud or used to manage the microphone. Already I am on Ladangi. Already I am on microphone. No. Okay. Komal, is there any issue in hearing me? Okay. Am I audible?
Hi, sir. Abhishek here.
Yeah.
Komal has just gone. She had some other.
Okay. Okay,
Over.
Mr. Abhishek.
Sir, you are audible.
Yeah, I'm audible. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Uh, okay. Right. So, Abhishek, I'm continuing the next one. Yeah. Okay. Right. So the next one is how to manage the godown, or how to use or how to get more benefits from the Godown. Okay. Godown, we know it's a place of storage. Okay. Please remember, it should not be always a physical place, right? Okay. It could be even the virtual one. It could be even the uh, even a division or a cell. Okay. Let's assume I'm stepping into a ready-made showroom. Okay, right? I'm just I'm willing to present a good shirt for Mr. Abhishek. Okay, because Abhishek is all the way with me. Okay, I just want to present a good arrow shirt to Abhishek. Okay, right? So let's assume Abhishek is ready to get, or Abhishek is willing to accept blue color. So and let's assume Abhishek's size is 38. If it's so, so how to get the 38? So let me step into the showroom. Let me ask the question, where from I can get the male ready-made dress or gents ready-made dress? Obviously, I may be sent to the third row. Okay. Then my question is, where from I can get the 38 sized shirt? Okay. So I may be directed to look at the second shelf. Okay. Please remember, the third row is a godown. The second shelf is a godown under the third row. Okay, right? Then, if I need a full arm shirt for Abhishek, right? Okay, then I may be directed to look at the first first line alone. Okay, so the third row, okay, right, and the second cell and the first row, all these are godowns. Please remember, these godowns are located in some area, right? All these godowns are in one floor, okay, but they are technically known as godowns. Why? Because these godowns are keeping a particular, are storing a particular item. Okay. Another example. Suppose I wish to share my photos with some people, right? Okay. Or I'm storing my photos somewhere. So I'm speaking with my wife or with my son, right? Okay. He's asking me, where, daddy, where you store the thing, right? So I may tell him, look at the drive here. Okay. Then look at the photos drive. In the photos drive, look at, suppose I'm sharing the photos of my wedding day. So look at the wedding day, right? Okay. Under wedding day, it may be 22nd wedding day or 21st wedding day. Okay. So please remember, E drive, photos, wedding day, 23rd wedding day. All these folders and folders are even godowns. Okay, right? So godown need not to be a physical place always. Okay, so now the question is how to manage godown in a better way. Okay, right? So I'll show you how I created the godowns. Okay, so what are all the useful things I'll show you. Okay, right? So create godown, right? Okay, so create new, right? Okay, so let me type a name of godown. Suppose yeah, godown number one. So now the question is it primary? Please understand, wherever this classification comes, no, so people can nest it down. Now the question is, why should I nest the godown? Right? As I told you, the godown may be the subdivision of a floor. Okay, right? Like rack, shelf, okay, or E drive, and then the folder. Okay, so in such cases, one can put them under the other one. Okay, that's what primary is. Now the question is, suppose my godowns are spread in the city, in the eastern part and western part, or southern part and northern part. So how can I mention the godown name as well as the address? Okay, so press F12, press F12. Okay, set yes to use addresses, set yes to use addresses. You can type the address so that whenever you are transferring goods from one godown to another godown, no, so people can know where exactly the things are moving to. Okay, so you can easily print it with the address. Okay, so this is the next important thing, right? Okay, then F12, press F12. Okay, press F12. Okay, one, press F12. Okay, press F12, right? Then the next thing is allow storage of material. Okay, right? So when I read it, no, the same Kumari is scratching her head. Okay, or let's change the person, right? Okay, one Mr. Ravi is scratching his head. Okay, sir, I didn't understand. Tally is asking me to create a godown. I created a warehouse, okay, and Tally is asking me, you want to put the store material inside the godown. What nonsense question is this? Why we keep the godown? Just to store the material, no? Then why Tally is asking me, you want to allow storage of materials? Right? Ravi didn't understand the variety of godowns. Right? Okay. Some of the godowns, please understand, lock and key godowns are there. Okay. So if I pledged my stock, right? If I hypothecated my stock with the bankers, no, so bankers will obviously lock it, they'll keep the key. Unless and until I make the payment, right? They will not open the godown. In such cases, if I put no to this, okay, the godown will be there, but I will not be allowed to use the godown. Let me check. Allow storage of materials. I said no. Okay, so I have created godown one. Let me go to voucher. Let me go to voucher. Let me place a purchase voucher. Right? Okay, cash. Okay, let me buy something. Let me buy something. Suppose I'm buying this. Look at the godown list. Okay, look at the godown list. Godown one is there. No. Okay, right? One. Yeah, one. Let me check. Alter master, okay, alter master, godown one, right? Okay, so allow storage of material, yes, no, okay, so Amul dark chocolate, okay, right? Godown one, 183, okay, right? Purchases, put this under purchases, purchase account 8,300, okay, so 1,423. Should have. Okay, like so allow when you said no to allow storage of materials, okay. Normally the godown will not be in the list. Okay, let me check it again. Right, should not be there in the list. Okay, one should not be allowed to use the godown. Right, okay. So this is the one. Then let me again alter the godown and then let me look at any of the other usages. Right, okay. So the next usage is third party stock. No, right, okay. It's a beautiful one. Yeah, the third party stock is a beautiful one. Okay, right. So yeah, okay. Let's open another company. When we create, we'll use another Tally so that we can avoid the issues, date issues and other things. When it's necessary, then I'll go to the old one. Okay, someone raise their hand. Please wait. Let me conclude this go down and then let me come to your question. Right? Okay. So create company, test company, test company. Okay. So let me put inventory. Okay. So create, right? Okay. Create, go down, right? Okay. So create. Now the question is, what is the purpose of third party storage? Okay. Or third party go down, third party stock or third party go. Normally, the companies used to send their goods to outsiders for job work. Let's assume I am a jeweler. Okay, so I purchased gold biscuits and I keep on sending the gold biscuits to the goldsmiths to make rings, to make necklace, right? Okay, and so many other things. Okay, so if so, now the question is, what is my stock? What is the stock with the different goldsmiths? Okay, right? Same thing. But the goldsmiths may give the material to me, okay, and they may not, they may wait for me to make the payment, okay. So how many things of other goldsmiths stock with me, okay. So all these are question, no, right? Okay. So how to deal this? So set yes to this, right? We'll use this example and get, okay. Suppose, right, I'm using gold biscuits, right? Okay, or gold, right? Okay, so gold, sorry, primary location, it's already there. Okay, primary location, main location is already there. Let me create the goldsmiths one by one. Suppose goldsmith one, okay, goldsmith one, okay. Let's assume the goldsmith one is getting things from me and he is doing the work for me. Okay, right? Now the question is it our stock with the third party or third party stock with us? So let me set yes to our stock with the third party. The moment when I set yes to this, it will not go to the next question. So let me store this. Now let's assume, right? Okay. one jeweler, okay, right? One jeweler, right? Jeweler number one, okay. So jeweler number one used to supply goods to me, okay, and get payments whenever I'm selling, okay. So this is the assumption. So jeweler number one, let me set third party stock with us. The third party stock is with us. So this is how it is. Now let us create one by one. Okay, create stock item. Okay, right? Suppose rings. Okay, right? Rings. Right? Then let me create based on the grams or based on the number. Okay, let's assume, right? I'm holding 15 rings. Out of this, my rings are 3. Okay, right? Okay. So forget about the value, right? Then jewelry 1 supplied 12. Okay, right? So jewelry 1 supplied 12. Or let's put some value. Suppose one ring is about 22,000. Okay, so 22,000. So then let me create the gold, okay, based on gram, okay, or kg, based on gram, okay. Suppose I'm holding 350 grams, okay. Out of this, I'm holding 200 grams, okay. I'm holding 200 grams, okay. Each one is currently 6,500 or something, okay. Then I sent the remaining 150 to goldsmith, okay, 6,500. Right? Now let me look at the stock summary. Okay, look at the stock summary. Right, the gold 350 grams and rings 3 grams. Okay, so now the question is why is it so? Okay, so let me click on the valuation. Right. Okay, then let me click on Godown type. So in short, the key combination is Control F8. So let me click on Control F8 and let me configure our stock with us. So my stock 200 grams, okay, and 3 rings. So the moment when I click on Control F8 and change this to third party stock with us, okay, look at it, ring 12 numbers. The moment when I click on Control F8 and our stock with third party 150 grams. So now the question is, sir, what is your net stock, sir? Okay, right? So Control F8, our stock with us and third party. Okay, so this is the one, right? What is the stock lies in your showroom? Okay, so this is not the stock lies with our showroom. Okay, what is the stock lies with our showroom? Lies in our showroom. Okay, so our stock and third party stock with us. So this is the real stock with us. Okay, this is how one can handle stock effectively, inventory effectively with the help of the different godown types. Okay, right? Suppose ED or someone stepped into your showroom and they are asking you to give the correct stock statement. No, you people can give them the full stock as well as the stock with third party stock with us, so that the ED officer may not mistake you, right, or may not overestimate you or underestimate you. Okay, right? So the Q&A, yeah, category usage. Okay, basis of classification for manufacturing. So Vikas sir, I'll come to manufacturing a little later. Don't worry. Okay, it is there in the list, right? Okay. Then Eastward can possible alternate unit. Yeah, alternate unit also. That's also in the list here. Next time coming to alternate unit, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. So now the question is, yeah, let me go one by one. Okay. So now the question is, how to get a stock summary with the godown. Okay. So I'll take you to my worked out examples. Okay. So let me take you to inventory info 3. Suppose this is the stock summary. Okay. Right. Now the question is how to get stock summary with the godown information. Click on Alt F5. Okay, click on Alt F5. The stock items will be listed. Okay, then press F12. Go to detailed mode. Then set yes to expand all levels in detailed mode. The moment when you set yes to all detailed mode or all levels, okay, you can get the godown wise breakup in the summary, right? Okay, so let me take you to the Next one, suppose, yeah, inventory info one. There is no godown. Okay, right? Then Amarnath traders. Okay, look at it. Totally 145 biscuit, biscuit packets are there, dark chocolate are there, out of which godown 100, main location 45. Okay, this is how one can get godown wise breakup also in the stock summary. Okay, right? So now the question is, Krishnan, suppose if I purchase a particular item, okay, the item doesn't need any value, right? Okay, okay. So how to show it? So I'll show you. Create stock item. Okay, right? So there are different behaviors. I'll show you. Okay, right? So press F12, press F12, set S to more and all configurations. Okay, set S to more and all configurations. Then set S to one, set S to, yeah. Okay. So options for stock item behavior, no, set S to this, set S to this, type the item. Let's assume I'm going to buy gas. Okay, right? Okay, oxygen or something. Okay, or nitrogen. Okay, H2, anything. Okay, so some gas. So the inherent nature of gas is, even if I didn't use it, automatically the gas will get evaporated. Okay, so if it's so, how to configure? So primary, right? Okay, suppose it's a cylinder, right? Okay, number of cylinders, right? Okay, so let's assume. Now the question is how to configure this to take this as consumed. So set yes to behavior options. Okay, you have 5 behaviors. So out of this, when you set yes to treat all purchases as consumed, okay, when you set so, right? So when you purchase, right, or when you have things, no, automatically it will be considered as consumed. Okay, let's assume I'm having 10 cylinders, okay, in main location. The rate of one is 1500, okay, right? 15,000. Let me go to stock summary. Okay, let me go to stock summary. Okay, right? So 10 cylinders are there. Okay, let me buy something. Let me buy something. Okay, let me buy something. F9 purchases. Okay, gas, then cylinder, gas cylinder. Okay, so we don't need any opening stock. Will close. Okay, so normally the stock will not be there. Okay, so main location, suppose 10 numbers, 1500, 15,000. So let me close it. Let me close it. Okay, yeah, right. It comes under purchase. Comes under purchase, under purchase. Okay, let me close this. The moment when I close, everyone's question is, will it be there in the particular thing? Okay, look at it. The stock is not there, no? Gas is not there, no? What happened? Press F12 and set S to opening, inward, and the closing stock. Now, yeah, okay. So inward and closing stock, include the zero balance. Okay, include the zero balance, right? Okay, include the zero balance. Yeah, okay. So our select gas, look at it, 10 cylinder inward, 10 cylinder immediately outward, right? Okay. So why? Because you clearly told the cylinder, treat the cylinder as consumed. The same way, let me alter the stock item. Some more behaviors are there. Let's check. Okay. The next one is, the first one is ignore a difference due to physical counting. If I'm selling any less value item, no, I can simply set, suppose I'm selling hair bands, right? Or I'm selling rubber bands. Okay. One full packet of rubber band may be 20 rupees. Okay. If I lose one, or if I lost one, no, will I count it again and again? I will not. Okay. So ignore difference due to physical counting. Even if the physical counting is one more or one less, no, tally will not consider. But I should not set this yes to diamond or the gold items. Okay. Even if I lose half a milligram, no, that counts. Okay. Like ignore negative balance. When I set yes to this, suppose I'm in a busy department store. I don't find time to put the purchases. I'll update purchase in the evening or in the late night. But if Tally is keep on warning me about the negative balances, no, I cannot continue or I cannot engage myself in the sale business. Okay. So If I ignore negative balances, I can continue my work. Later, I can update the purchase and I can check still is there any negative balance. Okay, right? So treat all sales as new manufacture. So this specifically for the hoteliers and the restaurant people. Okay, right? No restaurant will buy the flour, right? Okay, will buy the all this material, right? Okay, so let's assume I'm selling chapatis. Okay, I'm selling dosas, right? I'm selling rasgullas. Okay, I will not buy. I'll make rasgullas. I'll make dosas. Okay, I'll make chapatis. So raw material will be on one side and the finished goods will be on another side. So if I set yes to the finished goods, no, whatever is sold will be counted as manufacture. Okay, I need not to pass an entry to entry for manufacturing. Okay, right? Then treat all rejections inward as scrap. Some of the items, once it got rejected, no, you cannot sell them back. Let's take biscuit as example. Let's take chocolate as example. Suppose someone returned chocolate. Look at the shape of the chocolate, uncle. The chocolate is not in the shape. Okay, because of the hot temperature, no, it may not be. So if it lost its shape, I cannot sell it again. If the biscuit is scrambled, right, I cannot sell it again. Okay, so some of the things I cannot sell it. So when I set yes to this, it's easy for me to manage. Okay, right? Okay. Then the next one is yeah. Okay, so the next one is let's let's finish the completed the thing, right? Okay, next I'm moving with the different kinds of units. Okay, right? So let me take a peculiar example, right? Okay, the peculiar example is the either the timber industry or the paper industry. Okay, let me sum up. Suppose my son, right, or my little angel, who's doing the first standard or second standard. Okay, he may approach a dukan wala to get one sheet of paper or two sheet of paper. My peon or my office attendant may approach the same dukanwala or a shopkeeper to get one square of paper. Okay, right? The huge or the large size companies may approach the same storekeeper to get one ream of paper. Now the question is how to understand them technically. Let me tell you the simple measurement. Okay, 20 sheets, sorry, 25 sheets are one square. 20 square is one dream. So 25 into 20, 500 sheets are in one dream. This is called full dream. Half dream is also a imperfect dream or a ream is there. That's 480 sheets will be there. That's exempted. Okay. Normally 500 sheets will be there. Sheets, square and ream. 25 into 20. So now the question is how to create all of them. Okay, so let me take you to the unit company. Okay, let me show you one by one. Okay, so stock item. This let me show the first one. Okay, so A4 paper loose. Okay, in this I have created a unit which is a simple unit. I just put SH meant for sheet. Okay, so sheet. So when I put the stock, suppose if I put 300 sheet, Tally will consider them as 300. Okay, right? Okay, it will not convert this into square or ream. It will just consider whatever be the stocks. So let's assume I'm selling them in loose. Now the question is, Krishnan, you may sell it in square also, no? Okay, so how will you create a unit for square? Okay, it's a good question, right? Okay, so A4 paper square. So I've created a unit which is again a simple one, square with two decimal places. Why? Why? Because some may get half a square even. Okay, some may get quarter square even. Okay, so if it's possible, then I can give them. Okay, so that's why I put them. I put two decimal places for the square. Okay, so now the question is the moment when I type, okay, if I type 2, immediately Tally takes us at is this as 2.00. Okay. Now someone asking me, okay, Sumir is asking me, sir, if it's 2.0, Can I keep 2.25 square? Can I keep 2.5 square? Is it possible? Yeah, that's possible. So 2.5, the moment when I type 2.5, Tally will consider this as 2.5 square. Okay, right? So 2.75 square will be considered as 2.75. Okay, so this is how it is. Okay, so that's possible. Then how to create a ream? Ream is again a simple unit with two decimal places or three decimal places, right? Whatever it may be, the ream. So same thing, 1.5 ream, 1 ream, 2 ream, 2/4 ream. Okay, this is how. Okay, right? So now the question is, suppose one will sell the sheets as well as square. Okay, he is keeping the stock. He may sell them in sheets or square. Okay, is it possible, Krishna? Why not? Why not? With Tally, anything is possible. Okay, so how to create? So sheet and square, no? Okay, look at it. This is the beautiful part of Tally. Okay, right. Then we are going to reach the height. Okay, we are just climbing, right? Okay. So in this, I have enabled alternate unit by pressing F12. Okay, F12. Use alternate unit. Let me set yes. So the moment when I set alternate unit, there are two units. Okay. The primary thing I selected sheet because my primary purpose is to sell the our primary idea is to sell the things in loops. Okay, so sheet. The next one is square. I may sell it in square also. Okay, right. So someone asked square, I missed. Now Tally's question is 1 square is equal to how many sheets? So 25 sheets. So now the question from Kumari, sir, if suppose if I type the items, how Tally will consider? Okay. If you just type the quantity, let me type 50. If you just type the quantity, Tally will consider this in the primary unit. Okay. So 50 sheet 2 square. Okay. Now Kumari's question is, sir, I want to type the unit in the square. Is it possible? Yeah, that's possible. So when you want to type the unit in the second one, no, or the alternate one, no, suffix the symbol. Okay, so let me type 3Q. The moment when I type 3Q, Tally consider this as 75 sheets and 3 square. Okay, that's possible. Okay, right. So now the question is it the same for sheet with ream or square with the ream? Yeah, it's the same story. Okay, let me show you. So in this, I created square ream. One ream is equal to 20 square. I just typed the square unit or the ream unit. Automatically, it's in the primary unit as well as the alternate unit. Okay, right. Now we are reaching the height, right, or the peak of it. Someone will sell things in sheet, square as well as ream. Is it possible, Krishna? Why not? Yeah, I already told you with Tally, anything is possible. The how to create. Okay, right. So this is the beauty. So let me keep sheet as the simple unit. Now let me create the compound unit. How to create? Right. Okay. Reach here and change the unit to compound. Okay. Reach here and change this thing to compound. I'll show you. Okay. Reach here, change this thing to compound. Then select the highest one. Okay. Or the bigger one. Okay. Right. Suppose square of 25 sheets. So this is how one can create the compound unit. The same way I have created a compound unit, ream of 20 square. Now imagine, right? Or now focus it keenly. There are three units. One is sheet, the another one is square, the another one is ream. Okay, so I used one simple. I'm using the combination of simple as well as compound. Okay, right? So 1 square is equal to 25 sheets. So now the question is, Kumari's question is, Krishnan, should I mention the unit in sheet or square or in dream, Krishna? Okay, my answer to Kumari, whatever, ma, whatever you, as you please, right? Okay, so let me type 600 SH or 600 alone sheet. Okay, the moment when I type 600, it immediately got converted into ream as well as square. How? 1 square is equal, 1 ream is equal to 500, leave that 500. Okay, remaining 100 is not a ream. Okay, so 100 divided by 25, 4 reams, 4 square. So 1 ream and 4 square. Okay, right. So this is how it is. So it beautifully uh, breaks the unit into the secondary one and counts the secondary. Okay. So, and now the question from Kumari Krishnan, can we use 4 units for a stock item? Yeah, Kumari, that's possible, right? Okay. So create 2 compound units, use them. I'll tell you another example. In the timber industry, running feet, okay, cubic feet, length, piece, right? All these are there. Okay. So create one by one. Running feet and square feet you can match. So create these two as compound. Okay. And then pieces and length. Okay. Make them as another compound unit. So you are at liberty to give any 4 units. Okay. Right. So can we check this? Yeah. Why not? Okay. So let's go to voucher. Okay. Let's type a purchase voucher. Let's type a purchase voucher. Suppose, right, okay, I purchase. Let me put one by one. A4 sheet loose, A4 sheet loose. Let me type 100, right? It counts as 100, okay, right? Let me take a compound one, right? With alternate one, okay. So let me take sheet and square, right? Okay. Here, let me type 2 square. Automatically get converted into sheet and accordingly get calculated. Okay. Here I can even use the square rate even. Okay. So sheet square, right? The calculation is based on square to square or sheet to sheet, anything. Okay. So now the question is, can you use the 3 unit? Yeah. Okay. So let's assume I purchased 600 seats. Okay. Right. Or I purchased 500 seats. So the moment when I put 500, 1, 0, 1 dream. Okay. Can I use the ream rate now? Yes. Why not? Okay. Ream rate. Okay. The quantity is in sheet. Okay. The alternative unit is in ream and square. The rate is in ream. So it's calculated perfectly. So this is how one can use or one can do magic with Tally with 3 units for a single item or 4 units even for a single item. Okay. So 4 unit is the top peak. Okay. Right. So this is how one can use the simple compound and alternate units. Right. Now the question is casting methods. Okay. Casting methods. Let's go to a company. Okay. Suppose Good Plastics. Okay. Let's go to P&L account. This is the value. This is the closing stock value. Now the question is, sir, how many valuation methods are there? How to use them effectively? Okay. So let me click on F8 valuation method. A default method is there. Now the question is, what do you mean by default? Okay. Default is weighted average. How you know? So let me look at the value now, 1139.01. No, let me press F8 and let me press F8. Okay. And then let me change this to average price. Look at the value now. Okay. Like so one. So F8, F8. Okay. F8. Okay. Then let me change this to average cost. Okay. Average cost. Look at it, 1139.01,353. Let me again go to the normal one without changing the valuation method. Look at it now. Even now it is 1139.01. So sigma fx by sigma n. This is the method used by Tally, weighted average method. Okay. So now the question is, can I change this to other methods? Yeah, there are so many methods. Okay. So average cost or weighted average cost is the default one. Okay. Then can I change this to FIFO, LIFO? FIFO, LIFO, there are 2 things, right? One is annual, another one is perpetual. Okay. Ever or particular year, right? Okay. All of these methods are available. Okay. So let me select FIFO. Okay. So the moment when I select FIFO, the value got changed, no? So 1138. Okay. It's not 1139. Let me click on valuation. Then let me click on the valuation to FIFO perpetual. That includes the opening balance also. Okay. So now the value got slightly changed. Let me change this to LIFO. Okay. Right. Last in, first out and first in, first out. So last in, first out, the value got changed again. Okay. So even in the last in, first out, if I choose perpetual, no, the value is still different. Okay. Right. Okay. Then the next one is last purchase price and 0 cost. Okay. So last purchase price may increase the stock tremendously or decrease the stock tremendously. Let's click on valuation. Let me select last purchase cost. Look at it. 8 crore and 13 lakhs. It's not 39 lakhs. Okay, right? So let me click last sale price. Okay. So when I took on last sale price, no, so 569. Okay. So please remember, by changing these methods, one can influence the stock value and the profit. Okay. The moment when I change all these things, no, the profitability will also get changed. Look at it. Okay. So it is 1 crore 98 lakhs profit. Let me change this to last sale price. Okay. Look at it now. 3 crore 71 lakhs loss. So this is how, by increasing the stock or decreasing the stock, one can influence with the valuation of stocks. Okay. I didn't ask you to influence. I'm not teaching you to influence, but there are possibilities. There are possibilities. Please understand. Okay. Don't put me behind bars. Okay. Right. So the next one is zero cost. No. The moment when I select zero cost, the closing stock value will not be there. Now the question is, why this useless method is there in Tally? It's not useless method here. It's useful. Right. Okay. So I'll show you how. Create. Okay. Right. Stock item. Suppose the company wish to keep the keep the fixed assets with them, right? Okay. So let's assume the company is keeping 5 laptops. Okay. So let me create laptop. Okay. Right. Laptop. Let me put this under, instead of finished goods and this thing, let me put this under fixed assets. Okay. So fixed assets. Okay. Right. Suppose based on number. Okay. Right. Based on number. Now the question is, I'm keeping 5 numbers, right? Okay. And then I wish to add the value also. Suppose the depreciated value is per unit is 45,230. Okay. So 226, 150. Now look at the closing stock. Look at the closing stock. Okay. The finished goods value will also get added with the closing stock. Okay. Right. If any chartered accountant looks at it, will scold you nicely. Who asked you to include all the finished goods of fixed assets in the closing stock here? It will unnecessarily increase your value, closing stock value and profitability here. Why the hell are you doing this? Okay. So how to curtail? How to avoid this? The management needs the stock of finished goods, but the company, the chartered accountant cannot permit this. So how to do this? Okay. So how to do this? How to cut this? Okay. Don't worry. When you create the stock item, or when you create the group, no, when you create the stock item, press F12. Okay. Press F12 and set S to casting and market valuation methods. Set S to this. Okay. Right. So the casting and market valuation method will be there. Set at zero cost and zero price. Okay. So that the stock item will be there. The stock item 5 number will be there, but value will not be there. So it will not get added with your closing stock. Okay. So this is how one can easily maintain the physical stock, maintain the finished goods in the stock summary itself, but without value, right? Okay. Without any valuation. Okay. Right. So this is what zero cost is. Zero cost is. Okay. Then through standard cost, one can influence things. Okay. I'll tell you how. Right. Okay. Let's go to P&L account. Suppose the company wish to decrease the closing stock. Right. Okay. Decrease the closing stock. Okay. How to do it? Okay. So this item HTPE is about 61,000 metric ton. Okay. The rate is 1,084. So how to control this? So click alter this item, change this to standard cost, and standard price. Okay. How to specify the standard cost? Press F12. Okay. And set S to standard buying and selling rates. Okay. So the moment when you set so, okay, you have a place to mention, right? Okay. So set S to allow standard rate, set the cost. Suppose on 1st of April, okay, or 31st of March, right? Okay, which is not 1,084. So instead, let me set this as 950. Okay, so 950 per metric ton. Okay, so the moment when I set 950, look at the value now. It is not 6 crore or something, which is 5 crore. Okay, suppose if I wish to increase the closing stock, right, for some reasons, right, let me put 1,430 The moment when I put 1430, the stock will get increased. So this is how one can influence, right? Or one can put the stock value as they calculate. Okay, I never say influencing. If the calculation is different, you can give effect to that calculation. Okay, right? Then, yeah, advanced entries already I closed. Then BOM and job work, right? Okay, so job casting will be the next one. Let me move on to the chats now. Okay, yeah, Sumir, which you want me to repeat here? Sumir, you want me to repeat the this thing, fixed asset, no? That's what your question, no? Let me repeat here. Let me repeat here. 1 minute. So closing stock. Okay. So alter stock item, alter stock item. Okay. So laptop. When I create laptop, let me press F12 and set S to casting and market valuation methods. The moment when I put so, I'll get two options. One is the casting method. Let me set zero cost. Then market valuation method. Let me set zero price. Okay. So if I do so, the stock item will be there without any value. Okay. So the stock item will be there, right? Okay. So I'll show you, right? Opening balance, closing balance, right? So opening, closing, opening, inward and closing. Okay, right? So the stock item will be there, right? But the value will not be there. Okay. So, so fixed asset, look at it. 5 numbers. Okay, the value is there. Closing balance is there, but no value. Right? Purchase price is there, but value will not be. Closing thing is there. Right? Okay. Timber example, Sumir, you need to spend a lot here. Okay, you have to get me uh, at least 1 kg of rasgulla or 1 kg of gulab jamun. Okay, and then you have to come to Chennai to learn it. Okay, I'm just joking here. Okay, try 2 compound units. Okay, compound unit 1 is with 2 simple units. Compound unit 2 with another 2 simple units. Okay, this is how when you mix these four, no, that permutation or the combination will be the height of this thing. Okay, height of the units. Okay, so 4 units. That's possible. I tried. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How to make FIFO? Yeah, Rohit is asking me how to make FIFO as the default one. Okay, so FIFO as the default one. Okay, right? So when you create no changes to FIFO or go to P&L account and then select the valuation, then choose FIFO, the value will be in FIFO. Okay. So this is how it is. Either you have to choose it when you create or you have to choose the method. Suppose it's in different methods. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. Is there any more question? Let me check. Yeah, one more question. Yeah. Eric, please, is it also possible to have stock values without a unit showing? Yeah. Okay. So you mean to say only the value must be there, unit should not be there. Okay, that's possible here. That's possible here. Okay, right? Okay. Let me create an item. Let me create an item. Create stock item. Okay. Suppose A, right? Let me put this A, right? No unit, no unit, no unit. Only value is there. Okay. So 15,600, This is the value. Let me store it. Let me go to stock summary. Let me go to stock summary. Okay. Check whether A is there. Okay. A. Look at it. A is there, no? So 15,300, the value is there. There is no close, there is no stock. There is no stock. That's possible. That's possible. Okay. If you want to influence this value, that's also possible. How to influence? Go to physical stock and influence it. Yeah. Suppose on 31st of March, right? Okay. Right. Okay. On 31st of March, if you want to influence, right? Okay. So 23rd, 20th of November 23, no? So if you want to influence, then create, okay, create voucher, 23rd of November, okay. Then physical stock, A. Suppose the value is not the one, okay. You want to increase or decrease. You want to put this as 10,250, right? Do it. Go to stock summary. Go to stock summary. Okay, check the A. Now look at it, 10,250. Originally, the value is 15,300. Now it's updated to 10,250. So which is possible. Which is possible. Okay, right? Yeah. Then Sumir, what about my first question? Sumir, I answered your first question, no? How to keep the yeah, how to create items that should affect your P&L account, not the trading account of this purchases or of office. Okay. Yeah, Sumir, if you want to keep the stationery, suppose pens, right? Pencils, punching machine and all this, no? Use people, yeah, I'll show you. Right, okay, I'll show you. One. Create, okay, create, right? Create stock item, create stock item, okay, or let's go to purchase itself. Suppose 23rd of March, yeah, purchase, right? Or F5 payment, F5 payment. I'm just hitting on printing and stationery. So before that, printing and stationery must have inventory also, right? Okay. So let me press F12, set S2 inventory effect, okay, inventory allocation, set S2 inventory allocation. Let me set S2 inventory values are allocated. Okay. So let me type the item. Suppose, right? Yeah. Okay. Punching machine. Punching machine. Okay. Right. So number punching machine. Let's assume I purchased 10, 240, 2,400. Okay. So 2,400. Right. Okay. I paid cash. I paid cash 2,400. Okay. So another important thing, right? Another important thing, the casting method, I have to select, okay, I have to select zero cost and zero price. Okay. If it's so, let's go to P&L account 23rd November to 23rd November. Okay, right? So the P&L account has printing and stationery. No, okay, 23rd November to, yeah, I forgot the year. 23rd November 23. So 23rd November 23 to 23rd November 23. Okay. So indirect expenses, the 2,400 is there in the P&L account. Okay. So go to closing stock, go to closing stock. Okay. Right. Look at the punching machine. Look at the punching machine. Okay. Look at the punching machine. It's not there. No. Right. Okay. Or look at the punching machine. The value is not there. No. Value is not there. No. Get in. The stock is there. 10 number is there, but the value is not there. Okay. This is how you need not to show it in the trading account. Okay. You need not to show it in the trading account. All right. Okay. Then you can create. Right. Value will not be there. You can maintain the stock. The expenses will be under indirect expenses. Okay. Right. Okay. Sumir, I think somehow I answered your question. Okay. Then Sundar, how to get it landed cost, including transport bill? Sundar, for arriving at landing cost, no, you have to use tracking additional cost. Okay. Tracking additional cost. That's there. That's there. In the F11, it is there. Okay. Then Sumir, yeah, combo, yeah. Okay. I wanted units entered but not showing for a reason. Okay. Eric, I didn't get you properly. Can you please explain it more? Okay. Then SKN3, can we make the FIFO method of valuation differ? That's possible. That's possible. Okay. Then in the chat, bit louder. Okay, right. Sorry. Sorry. I used to speak in a very feeble one, right? Okay. I do accept. Yeah. Okay. So can we move on to the job work also? 10 more minutes are there. Let me explain the job work. Okay. Right. So if, yeah. So let me take you to job work. Job work. How the job work is connected with the inventory, or how the job work is connected with the with the Godown, right? Okay, that's the question, right? I'll show you. Before that, I'll show you one so that people can understand why the job work is there in Tally. Okay, right? So let me buy a thing, let me purchase a thing, right? Okay. So cash, let me buy, suppose, let me buy, right? Okay. So yeah, rings, 5 numbers, okay, rings, 5 numbers, right? Okay, at the rate of 22, 1,10,000. Let me immediately check the P&L account. Okay, check the P&L account. Purchase 1,25,000 is there. Okay, purchase 1,25,000 is there. Immediately the 1,20,000 will get added with my closing stock, and then it will not disturb my profit or loss. Okay, right. So let's create, if suppose we have a cost center, right? Okay, then you will have the impact. Then let me create a cost center. So more, okay, right? Then so inactive, let me create a cost center. Okay, create a cost center. A is the cost center. Let me go to purchase. Okay, this is the purchase. Then let me select cost center A here. Okay, so 1,10,000. Right? So this happened on 1st April. Okay. So let me go to P&L account, 1st April to 1st April. Right? Look at the effect. There is no profit or loss. Why? Because I purchased goods worth rupees 1,10,000. It is added with my closing stock. I didn't sell. Okay. I just purchased. I didn't sell. If I go to cost center, okay. So display statement of accounts, right? Cost center, then cost center summary. Look at it. 1,10,000 is on the debit side, as if I sold or as if I consumed. Okay, this is where the problem is. Okay, cost center doesn't have the inventory feature, or cost center is not associated with the inventory feature. That's why the gap is there. So how to fill this gap, right? So let me show it in the job costing. Okay, right? In the job costing, the moment when you enable job cost, okay, so F11, okay, F11. So the moment when you enable job cost, no, right? Okay, so I have enabled job cost. Okay, so I have enabled job cost center is there. One cost center is there, right? Okay, I have enabled job costing. The moment when I enable job costing, no, magics will happen. What are all the magics? Alter cost center. Whenever I create a cost center, I have a facility to use this cost center or associate this cost center with the job costing. Okay, right? There may be a common thing or a godown that's meant for my personal things, or the godown is away from the job costing. Okay, if it's so, I can set no to this. If the godown is related with the particular job, then I can set yes to this. Okay. Same way, when I create the godown, I have to relate the godown with the job costing. Okay, how? Let me set yes to, yeah, okay. So allow storage of material. Then let me set yes to set job costing details. When it's so, I can relate the job with relate the godown with the job. So whenever I buy things, okay, right? So display day book. Okay, let me take all the day. So whenever I buy things, no, so here I can mention what is the job. I can mention both cost center as well as the job. Okay, so paper, which godown, which cost center. Okay, so obviously this will impact two. One is the particular cost center, the particular godown. Okay, so this is how it will get impacted. The same way, whenever you pay something, you have to mention the job. Whenever you receive something, whenever you sell something, okay, right? You sell something, then you have to mention the cost center as well as the job godown. Okay, so this is how it is related with the job as well as the godown. So if you go to job analysis, the job analysis will have everything. Okay, right from the expense, purchase, outward, and the closing stock. Closing stock will also be there. Look at it. Opening stock is there. Closing stock is also there. So net consumption will be there, so that you can understand what is the net profit for that particular job, how much stocks lies in the particular job. If the particular stock is not used, then you can transfer this to some other godown, right? Okay, so please understand the costing as an issue. The issue is related with the closing stock. So once you enable job costing will help you to connect or associate the godown with the inventory so that the gap can be pacified so easily and you can get a effectively. That's what job costing is. Abhishek, Abhishek, can we allow them to ask questions here? Okay.
Yes, sure. I think they have put some questions in the
Yeah, yeah.
Q&A section.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me
So
read
you
it.
can answer it accordingly, sir.
Okay, okay. 1 minute. Eric, I wanted to use yeah, like chat. Gold job work example, please for job in out tracking number, how to maintain inventory. So job work in and out feature is there in Tally. Okay, enable it and create necessary vouchers, job work in voucher, job work out voucher. Job work order voucher is also there. Job work in order and job work out order is also there. Create them, use them effectively. Automatically, the in order will get matched with the out or receiving. So it's easy for you. Try that. The help and video files are there. Try. Uh, let me check if it's possible. Then let me give you the practical examples at least the next class. Okay, because I don't hardly find 2-3 minutes now to explain. Right. Okay. Sumir, if you purchase items in combo pack but sell the items individually, how to maintain the stock? Okay. So you mean to say you are buying it in combo and selling this individually, no? Okay, right. So if it's so, when you create stock item, when you create BOM, no, bill of material, no, create the stock items, the component with minus key. Okay, minus. Like I'll tell you two examples. Suppose I'm selling one combo, a combo of necklace and a stud. So in this, components must be one necklace and two studs or one set of studs. If I put the value in plus, automatically when I sell one, it will deduct one necklace and two stud. If I put them in the minus symbol, no, negative way, no, right, automatically when I sell, it will create two. It will create one set of stud and one set of necklace. Okay. So this is how one can wisely use the negative value or a positive value. Okay. That's what the answer for so this question, right? So there are yeah, okay. I think Jignesh, okay. Not Jignesh. Sudhir, okay. Sumi, okay. Then tracking device can maintain in job costing. Can you please explain in details? Yeah, barcode instruments can be used, right? Okay, right? That's possible, right? The barcode people will have a interface software that can get connected with Tally. That's possible. Okay. Sir, you created Godown same as cost center in Java. No, just to understand it. Just to understand it. Need not to be. Jatin, it need not to be. Okay. Job work number and the Godown name may be different. May be different. Okay. For the sake of easy understanding, I created these two. Okay. So identical names need not to be. Identical names need not to be. It may be different. It may be different. That's possible. Abhishek, I think I answered all the questions, I believe. Okay, still more questions. So how can you guide us how to add transportation cost in stock value? That's what I told you. Okay. Additional cost of tracking, right? Okay, is there. Use that facility, you can track it. Then the consumption amount will be there, no? Okay, when you use the stock, listen, I'll show you. Okay. So, yeah, stock transfer, no, stock journal, no, okay. In this stock journal, right, we transferred the goods from the meant for consumption, okay. So how to select it? Change mode, okay, change mode. Then if you are using this for inter-godown transfer, choose the inter-godown transfer. Consumption, you have to create a voucher class and use. For consumption, don't use the second site, okay. Fill the source alone, don't use the production site, okay. Don't fill the production site. That's how you will get the consumption value. Okay, right? So job costing, job some work analysis. The consumption cost will be there, no? The consumption cost will be there, no? Job consumption. Consumption is there. Okay. Look at it, 670. So if you want to get a breakup, so how we consume, what is the output? Okay, this is the input, this is the output. So this is the value. Create consumption as voucher class and then use. Okay. Abhishek, I think I've completed. Okay. One more example: Gillette machine, cartridges, savings, and factory combined. Factory. Okay, that's what I told you. Yeah. Okay. So create the compo. The BOM, use the stock items and the components in the with negative. Okay, 1 or 2, -1, -2. Okay, if it's so, whenever you are selling, automatically take the values, right? Or whenever you are passing manufacturing journal, automatically it takes the components.
So I think you have answered almost all the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, I thank you everyone to be present here in this session, audience as well as sir. Thank you so much for taking out time explaining us this particular feature of stock vouchers. And I think everybody would have understood. And those who want to see this video again, this will be published on our YouTube channel as well as on the CA community website. Latest by day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday. That's why day after tomorrow we'll get it published. You can access it from there. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you so much, sir, for a wonderful session. And if you have any doubt, please reach out to our customer service for presentation. Any other doubt that you have, you can reach out to our customer service. Thank you, everyone.